Hi, so we're now into week 8 of Cheuk Cheuk's progress, and I'm going to share a little bit more with you on some of the progress he's been making in the past week. So one of the things we've been working on obviously is communication skills, and I'm going to be talking more about that today. And not just the language skills, we're also looking, when we're teaching children with autism, the myriad of different things that we do when we use communication, from understanding and using gestures to showing and sharing, as well as speaking and listening and communicating. So one of the programs that we wanted to work on, in the last video we talked more about how we were teaching him to understand more language and perhaps start to, do some more imitation around sounds. But we also want him to do something around showing and sharing. And this is a skill that is often quite difficult for children with autism, as they may lack social interest or they may not know how to do those kinds of skills. So for Cheuk Cheuk, one of the things we've been working on is his ability, in a slightly more structured setting to begin with, to show us something he's interested in. Now, one of the things he's quite interested in is letters and numbers. And so we've set up a program where we've got a jar of numbers and letters that he really likes. And what he needs to do is he has to show the therapist the thing that he likes. And we're going to be very excited about that and comment on it and share his sort of enjoyment in seeing those letters. So you'll see in this video how he's doing with that. You'll see that the therapist does some interesting things. You'll see that once the program is going well, sitting in the chair, he deliberately gets up and moves over here, and to see if Cheuk Cheuk will be a little bit more persistent in coming to find him and engage with him and actively, try to get Oscar to comment and see the things that he's got. So that's a great thing that he's doing there. We will be using different items and different activities to continue to encourage that kind of initiation and engagement of sharing. I also want to update you today just quickly on how we've been doing with his language. I talked about that in the last couple of videos, so I just update you on the progress. So you remember we've been doing a lot of oral motor activities, getting him to copy things around our face, and he's doing well with that. We've been continuing to do that. Here's a video of his more updated progress. And I also showed you a video last time of where he was having the spoon to have him say ah. Now there's another sound we wanted him to make, which is the sound of right, which is quite opposite to the sound of ah. To get him to make this sound, we also used this sort of little prop, which was something we just put in his mouth, which we would bite his lips on, to make that sound. Okay, so it served as a sort of cue as to where he should put his mouth and his lips. In this video, you can see Oscar using that as the prompt to get him to use his lips in the right way to make the sound. And once he was able to individually make these sounds, we put them together into having him make those sounds without the cues. So here's a video of him using 3 different sounds without any of the spoon or the props to accurately be able to imitate what we say. We've also been using these sounds that he's been learning in the more structured settings to try to infuse use when he's asking for the iPad, which is great improvement. A more clear approximation of the word that he's looking for, that's when